Airsoft GI would like to thank our sponsors.
Hi GI TV, I'm Bob the Axeman Hildebrand with another episode of Tactical Gearheads. This week our loadout is featured around our bundle deals we currently have on our website, where you can get an AEG, and in addition, for a little bit more, you're going to get a spring shotgun. Pretty awesome. Now, our bundle deals vary from all the way from combat machines up to 416s and 417s. So for a wide variety of guns, if you pay just a tiny amount more, you're going to get a spring shotgun that will change your loadout and your play style. Now, without further ado, I decided to get a combat machine with blowback in my bundle deal. Now, that cost me around $187 for this gun, as well as the spring shotgun, which is pretty legit. You're going to get a tri-burst, I believe, Bravo shotgun. Now, what's great about this is that, you know, the package goes for around $187 on airsoftgi.com. Let's say you don't care about blowback. You can drop $30 off that price. For around $157, you're going to get a combat machine and a spring shotgun. Now, I like these because, you know, let's say you want this AEG, you're going to have a fun time with it. Having an extra spring shotgun is a great way to broaden your playstyle. For one, it's going to change your playstyle if you're using the spring shotgun. It's also great to have an extra gun to lend out to a friend or to get someone new into the sport. And in case you want to use it as your backup, that is also an excellent option. Further on, I actually decided to get another sort of bundle deal. This is actually the Condor plate carrier combat set. You're basically going to get a Condor plate carrier and you get a lot of pouches, and this is an online deal only, so you can only get this off of our website. You can't get this in store. Basically, the pouches that came with this plate carrier are these 4 double M4 M16 magazine pouches. I actually got a large utility pouch here that came with this set, and this horizontal utility pouch that came with this set, as well as a hydration carrier, you guessed it, that came with this combat set. Boom! Now, I'm happy I've got all those pouches right off the back with this plate carrier, and I definitely saved a lot of money by getting them all at one time in the combat set, but there are a few other pouches I needed to make this rig completely playable for myself. So I decided to get a Condor VT Holster. Basically, it's a holster you can vertically Molle onto your gear. I really like it. It's very solid, and you can use it for a wide variety of different pistols. So I decided to use a KJW Sig 226. I chose this because Mark has this on his desk, so I've been able to use it a fair amount of times at the firing range around the office, and it's a very fun gun to shoot. And I also, well, a Sig 226 was the first airsoft gun I bought after I graduated college, so I've got a fair amount of experience with these, and I like how they feel and how they operate. That said, I also got a Condor shotgun shot shell carrier. I always need these when I'm going for a shotgun loadout. That way I can carry extra shells for my person, and it's going to keep me on the field of battle in case I'm using my shotgun. Now, this thing can hold about 10 shotgun shells, so you're going to have a fair amount of extra ammo when you're playing on the field of battle. So no problem there, and this is also a very, very affordable way to carry a lot of shotgun ammo. I've also got an American flag patch here because we've got some Velcro real estate on this pouch, which I really like. Always got to get American flags on my gear at any given time. Now, the other pouch or a piece of gear I decided to wear on this plate carrier is the Condor Tactical Shotgun Scabbard. Boom! Now, it's a really great way to hold a spring shotgun. You know, it's very effective. You can Molle it to your gear. It's pretty solid. I found that they work very well after being broken in a little bit. It can be a bit tough to draw the shotgun out of the holster when you first get it, but as long as you keep doing it, drawing it back and forth, it's going to break itself in, and you're going to have a lot easier of a time getting out of there. So don't worry if it's a bit difficult right off the bat. Now, I'm sure you're curious what I'm wearing for safety gear. Well, this is an Annex MI7. Now, I really like these because, well, they come with a lot of features I want right out of the box, and the thing is, like, they're about half the price of some of the more expensive masks on our website. You know, Tim has a Dye i4, and that's definitely not the most affordable mask, but this is about half of that price, and you get a lot of features I always want, such as a visor. There's a visor that comes with this you can clip on. If you don't want to use that, you don't have to, but you also get a pre-installed thermal lens, which is going to take care of most of the fogging issues you're going to encounter. Also, it's got VCam on here, so it matches the true spec multicam BDU I've got on here. So I want to keep the colors similar, and I've also got some Condor Stealth Operator pants on my person. Now, I like those Condor Stealth Operator pants because there's so many darn pockets. They're also very comfortable, and I got ODs as sort of a two-tone look to go with the multicam. Now, I also went with a Milspec Monkey Cool Guy Hat Deluxe. I like these because they've got a lot of Velcro real estate space for morale patches, ID patches, whatever you feel like. But there's also no negative space in the back where I can get shot in the forehead from. A lot of normal everyday hats have that negative space, and I don't like wearing it for airsoft because I hate getting shot straight on the skin right in the front of my head. So I like these Milspec Monkey Cool Guy Hat Deluxe. I use them on the farm, I use them on the ranch, and I use them on the range. They've got integrated earbuds into the side of the hat, which is awesome. Now, a couple of things I have on here. I've got some Condor Stryker padded foam, or foam padded gloves. I basically pulled these out of GI inventory purely on looks alone. I think they look awesome. I've never actually been able to use them on the airsoft field of battle, but they look cool, and now that I've had the chance to wear them, they're actually really comfortable. So I would highly suggest these. They've also got added, I guess, texturizing on the fingertips for added dexterity, or excuse me, added gripping power, which is very nice. You're not going to want to drop things like, you know, well, basically your main rifle or your pistol. Now, I've also got a variety of patches on here. I've got an Airsoft GI patch. I've got my Line Claws alumnus patch. I've been going to Line Claws all the way back to Operation Line Claws 1. Now, I've also got a G-Code patch and an Airsoft GI Line PVC patch. Big fans of those. Now, further down on my person, I've actually got Hatch XTAK knee pads. These are great knee pads. They've got a quick detach feature allowing you to get them on your person, get them off your person very quickly. Tim owns a set. He loves the heck out of them. Josh, our Predator, owns a set. He loves them almost as much as Tim does. But yeah, they're really great knee pads. They're not overly expensive, and they're also very effective. All right, I've got one other piece of kit on this rig that I'm really proud of, and that is the Thunderbeat I carry in one of my double M4 M16 magazine pouches. I'm a big fan of Thunderbeats. They're very cost effective. I believe they're only around $22, $25 for a beginner's package, and they are very usable. It's a great bang for your buck. That was an awful pun. Anyway, these are great grenades to use. I'm a big fan of them. They're really fun, and again, they're rather affordable. And it adds an extra, I guess, panache to whatever rig you're using, and it changes your play style a bit and generally scares the crap out of the enemy. So I highly suggest using Thunderbeat grenades. I'm going to be picking up 2 more tomorrow. Well, that's all I've got to say about this rig. I've obviously got my combat machine bundle package, which is going to get me my combat machine and my shotgun. I'm going to pick that up right now. I'm gonna have my combat machine and my shotgun. I've also got my KJW Sig 226, a grenade, a bunch of mags, and a bunch of extra shotgun shells. I'm ready to rock and roll and have a lot of fun. Now, I'm Bob the Axeman Hildebrand, and this has been another episode of Tactical Gearheads, and this is GI TV.
Airsoft GI would like to thank our sponsors.